We cashed out again tonight for 10x, everyone. Thank you, LeGoat. Thank you, LeBron James. Just hits over his points, rebounds, and assist line with less than 2 minutes in the game. In the fourth quarter, he got subbed out with like 6.5 minutes left. Came back in with like 3 minutes or whatever, 4 minutes. Missed a layup, missed a free throw, and then he finally got it on a dunk with under 2 minutes left in the game. We cashed out again. 10x. Oh my gosh. Devin Booker hits. Luke Cornett. Yusuf Nurkic had a monster game, and LeBron sends us home. Guys, we are on fire. Absolutely on fire in the last 3 days. The last 3 days I am, I'm 13-1. I'm on a 13-1 streak on the last 3 days. I'm absolutely flaming hot. Everything I see is green right now. It's incredible. We hit this tonight. We went 3-1 last night. Almost went 3 days in a row perfect. We hit this past Sunday in the NFL playoffs, a 5-leg for 15x. So we've gone 15x and 10x in 3 days and a 3-1 day in between. I'm absolutely on fire, guys, and I'm so excited to bring you tonight's picks. But before we do that, guys, I have a free winnable store where I post my best free play of the night before I even drop the YouTube video. You can literally sign up for free. The link is in the description below this YouTube video. Please go join so you guys can tail me on this hot streak right now. I do have VIP picks that I'm giving out right now. So if the free picks are this hot right now, man, you can only imagine how good the VIP has been rolling, and it's been doing pretty well. So link is in the description below for the winnable. Get my picks before the video even comes out. All right. Now, guys, man, I'm so excited. The adrenaline's pumping. I was literally checking my phone, scrolling, making sure I was like, LeBron, you better go over. Absolutely incredible. All right, let's get into tonight's picks, shall we? All right, starting us off with, oh my gosh, man, adrenaline's pumping. I don't even know what I'm doing. Starting us off with Colin Sexton, over 15.5 points and assists. Now, here's what I like for Colin Sexton in this matchup tonight. He's hit this line in 8 of his last 10 games, where he's averaging 17.8 points and assists over the last 10 games. Had a few kind of stretches where he'll hit it for a few games and then kind of misses. A few games kind of misses. Looking to kind of get that third game here, where he's gone 20 and then 19. And has a pretty good matchup against the Cleveland Cavaliers tonight, or in this for him. Cavs are about bottom third of the league, right? Bottom third, middle third, teetering on that edge of points allowed and assists allowed, 21st in the league in points allowed, 20th in the league in assists allowed. I mean, they're giving up over 115 points per game as a team and giving up over 25 assists, too. That's pretty bad. And then you look at the shooting guard position, the matchup for Colin Sexton. They're worse in terms of points allowed, giving up almost 30 points per game to shooting guards. This falls right into our lap with this play. It's literally telling you to take Colin Sexton, right? And their assists, slightly better. Not really, though. 19th in the league, giving up almost 7 assists per game to shooting guards. This play literally falls right into our lap. That's why I love it. I think it's a great play. No-brainer when I saw this. So feeling really good about this. Sexton, honestly, not shooting the ball the best necessarily, but he gets a couple attempts at the free throw line per game, so I do like that. Making the most of his opportunities while only playing about 21, 22 minutes a game. So, I mean, he can hit this when playing like 18 minutes, so he's very capable. We just need to get those shots up and getting them going in. So 49%, not too bad, but we'd like to see north of 50% when we're looking for guys to take. But still love this play regardless. Great matchup against the Cavs for him in the shooting guard position. All right, now moving on to pick number 2. I have Aaron Naismith, under 13.5 points. All right, he's gone under 13.5 in 7 of his last 10 games. He's averaging 11.6 points per game. He had one 3-game stretch where he went 25, 14, and 16, and then he's kind of resorted back to where he's been at for the last, 10 to 15 games or so. Had a stretch where he kind of hit consistently, but he's kind of just been kind of cooled off as of recently. As you can see here, He's failed to exceed 14.5 points in 5 straight games versus top 10 defense for points allowed, where he's only averaging 9 points per game. So he's not even averaging double digits in this type of matchup here. So we do like that for us going forward with this play. Celtics are a very good defense, one of the best defensive teams in the league, one of the best teams in the league, honestly. Overall, only give up 110 points per game. That's second best in the league. And against the small forward position, they're still top 10, giving up less than 20 points per game to the small forward position. Obviously, Aaron Naismith is not going to be the only small forward playing in this game, so he's going to be splitting that time. The line switched to... I got to switch it back to 13.5, excuse me, because of that stat. Yes, 13.5 under. Right. So, I mean, I still love this play, under 13.5, only averaging 9 points per game in this matchup against top defenses. So I think it's a great spot for Aaron Naismith, and he hasn't been playing well as of recently, and shooting the ball tremendously bad and he plays 32 minutes a game too. Kind of been playing like slightly increasing, like a minute or so more in the last 5, but still not really getting the job done. Look at this, 32% from the field on over 11 shot attempts is really bad. And then only 29% from 3 on over 6.5 attempts. It's not great either. So he's just really not shooting the ball well as of recent. So I like to stick with that and, hope he just doesn't catch fire tonight, because that can always happen to any player in any given night. But, yeah, just hasn't been shooting the ball well. So with that, paired up with the tough defense that he's facing, probably not going to make it much easier for him to shoot better. So love this spot here to go under for Aaron Naismith. Now, before we get into my third play and my favorite play of the night, my favorite free play of the night, let me talk to you guys about Betr. Guys, if you're not taking your picks on Betr, what are you guys doing? Get on Betr. Use my code TEACH10 to sign up, and you will get a free $10 deposited into your account, and you'll get up to $200 bonus on your first deposit. The link for Betr will be in the description below, so you can find that. Click on it, sign up real easy. Also, for this Wednesday night, Betr's going to give you an SGA free square. So you just get 1 point or assist, and you boost out your lineup, all right? So you like any of the picks I'm taking, you want to add this on, or you want to swap one out and put this in for free, do that. Free boost to your lineup. Take advantage of it. And if you're not on Chalkboard as well, you got to get on there too. Chalkboard's giving you a ton of value as well. You guys can sign up. Same code, TH10 for Chalkboard and Betr. Link will be in the description below for Chalkboard as well. Guys, Chalkboard's giving you a 100% deposit match and a free pick for new users. So get on there. Chalkboard also gives out like profit boosts like pretty much every day. They do these cool like daily drops where you can click it. It's like a card that opens out of a pack. It's really cool stuff. But they're giving you a ton of free value there as well. So go sign up for both those apps. Links in the description below. All right, now let's get back into the picks. All right, now my favorite play of the night. It's Jaylen Brown, over 41.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Here's what I like about this play. He's gone over this line in 6 of his last 10 games, where he's averaging 42 flat, so just over the line that it's set at. As you can see here, recently in most of these games, he's had all but like 2 games that are just really close to the line, so playing pretty consistently. I guess you could say this one above also doesn't count, not that close, but... he had a 50-point night. That's incredible, man. He had a 40-point night recently, went for 32. Last night had a double-double with 11 rebounds. So Jaylen Brown can crush the boards. Like, I think that's a very underrated part of his game that people don't understand. I mean, look at this. 11 rebounds, 6 rebounds. Didn't even get close to the line, but had 7 rebounds, 8 rebounds, 8 rebounds, 7 rebounds, 8 rebounds. Not that many rebounds, 10 rebounds. 6 rebounds. So he can crash the boards and get a lot of rebounds. It's just a matter of the opportunities and the ball bouncing the right way, of course, putting yourself to position to get those. But I do like in these last 2 games that he's gone for 49 and 45 combined, especially against a tough Pistons team. They did lose that game, but shows he can compete with the best in terms of defenses. That Pistons defense is very good. And I can also beat up on the bad defenses like the Hawks, and they can blow them out by 26 points. So he can do it for both. He can go both ways in terms of beating people up and scoring and going over his PRA line. So for tonight's Wednesday night matchup, the Celtics are faced up against the Indiana Pacers. The Pacers do not defend points or rebounds well. This is perfect for Jaylen Brown, right? He can get assists here and there, but his main secondary statistic where he can back up his PRA line, it's rebounds. So the fact that the Pacers specifically are terrible against points and rebounds allowed, which really shows that this is a great matchup for Jaylen Brown. Eastern Conference, not like rival, I would say, but these teams don't like each other. So Jaylen Brown's going to look out to have a good performance in this matchup. Has a day of rest as well. Played on the 19th, had rest on the 20th, so he'll be fresh coming into this game on the 20th. Oh, wait, no, 2 days rest. My bad. 20th, 21st. Or no, 21st. Sorry. Recording this like late in the night. Anyways, yeah, so he'll have a day of rest on the 20th and playing on the 21st. So he'll be fresh and ready to go. Now, against the small forward position, the Pacers actually do defend this position overall very well compared to all the other positions that they defend. It's actually the best position that they defend overall. But it's still Jaylen Brown, and he's still a top player in this league. And maybe Siakam's going to be guarding him. Siakam, great defender. But I still think it's Jaylen Brown. Even if he's not getting it done with the points, dishing it out to people, crashing the boards is how he's going to make most of this line. So I still very much love this play for Jaylen Brown because overall the Pacers stink at defending points and rebounds. Maybe not at his position specifically, but that doesn't necessarily mean it just directly applies to him, right? Jaylen Brown does more than just be a small forward, So, love this play for Jaylen Brown. All right. Now, let's round us out with the fourth play of the night. It's Cedric Coward over 21.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Did not think I would ever be betting on this guy in my entire life, but here we are. When the data tells you, you just go with the data. He's gone over 21.5 in 7 of his last 10 games, where he's averaging 26 points, rebounds, and assists combined, so well over this line. Had a game the other night where he went for 28 points, 16 rebounds, and 4 assists. An absolutely bonkers night, right? Now, faced up against the Hawks. We just talked about the Hawks a minute ago, how bad their defense is. So bad. 25th in the league in points allowed, 26th in the league in rebounds allowed, and 24th in the league in assists allowed. Absolute garbage. Hot garbage, very, very much towards the bottom third of the league. And again, shooting guards, not really much of a different story. 27th in points allowed. They're giving up 30 points per game to shooting guards. Over 8 rebounds per game to shooting guards. That's good for 20th in the league. And then you're about middle of the pack in terms of assists allowed, but you're still giving up more than 6 assists allowed per game to shooting guards. Perfect spot for Cedric Coward to have another great night like he did the other night against the 76ers. So really love this spot for him to round us out for our 4-man. Feeling really good about this. Shooting 50% from the field on 11 attempts and 40% from 3 on 4.5 attempts. So I'll take that. Some double-digit rebound chances per game over the last 10 as well. So we love to see that. And getting to the free throw line, a decent amount, 90% free throw shooter. So you love that. Shooting the ball really well. So we love that for Cedric Coward to help us cash out. All right. Those are my 4 picks. Let's quickly recap those 4 picks before we get on out of here. All right. Starting us off, Colin Sexton over 15.5 points and assists. Aaron Naismith under 13.5 points. Jaylen Brown over 41.5 points, rebounds, and assists combined. That's my favorite play of the night. Cedric Coward over 21.5 points, rebounds, and assists. That is the 4-man for this NBA Wednesday. Thank you all for watching. Oh my gosh, man. We are on an absolute heater. And before we go, guys, if you are not on the Pikkit app, what are you guys doing? New users can literally sign up for free. There's no cash. There's no subscription service that you got to sign up for. And Pikkit is literally paying new users to sign up. They want new users to come to their app. They're going to pay you $3 or $100 for signing up. So you got a free chance at $100 just for signing up to Pikkit. And what Pikkit does, it syncs up all of your sports books that you use to bet on sports and puts it all in one spot so you can see your combined records, all of your balances. You don't have to go juggling through all the apps, scrolling through to find where all your money is in your accounts. You can see that on Pikkit. All right. All you got to do, download the Pikkit app, use my promo code TEACH10. Same for all the other apps. Sync up a sports book that has 10 or more bets placed on it, and you will get that deposit. Even if you only get $3, throw that on a crazy parlay. Who knows? You could hit the lottery and retire. Who knows? But thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you do enjoy these videos. We are an absolute hot streak, man. Turn post notifications on because, man, I am red hot right now after being pretty cold for the entire year of 2026 so far. Or getting hot. My birthday's coming up this next weekend. Feeling good, man. Feeling good. And I will see you all tomorrow for more picks.